Yeah, today I'm gonna be making some tequila. Well, not technically tequila, maybe a agave spirit. So I got this video right here from Distillers. Want you to check it out first before I get to making my tequila.
It's gonna get in your mind.
What is agave? Agave is not a cactus. It's a succulent. It's the heart or the piña of the agave plant that is harvested to make agave spirits. There are at least 24 different types of agave and counting. For tequila, only one species is allowed. That's blue Weber agave. To make it, the piña is extracted and the leaves are shaved off. Unlike grapes, which are harvested in the fall, agaves are harvested year-round. Traditional ovens called hornos can take 2 to 3 days to slow roast the piñas. For any type of agave spirit, you have to crush the cooked agaves to extract the juice. The juice is called agua miel, or honey water. Before distillation, the juice is combined with yeast to ferment. Tequila comes in many classes, including Blanco, typically unaged, clear and bottled straight after distillation. Reposado, which translates to rested, is aged for 2 months up to a year. Añejo, which means aged, is tequila that is aged for at least a year. If aged for longer than 3, it becomes extra añejo. With Distiller, you'll always know what's in the bottle before you spend a cent.
So what the video didn't address is that there's 2 types of tequila. You got 100% agave right here, and then you got Mixto. 100% agave pretty much tell you it's 100% agave. Has 100% on the label. This has no 100% label. It's actually 51% agave, 49% whatever sugar they want to pick, and they don't even have to tell you. Now that's crazy. Here's someone that seemed to know more about tequila than me.
So how important is drinking 100% agave tequila? I've seen a few videos online where people are educating us on tequila, and a lot of times they'll say, and make sure you're always drinking 100% agave tequila. By and large, that is an accurate statement, but I think there's a caveat to it, and I don't think that really should be the statement that we should be making. I think the statement should be, make sure you're drinking good quality tequila. Because here's the thing, this one's 100% agave, and this one's 100% agave. And this one's 100% agave. And look, we found one more that's 100% agave. And these are all tequilas that are mass produced. We're talking about how we're cooking or roasting those agaves to convert them to those fermentable sugars. Those are using diffuser, mass produced, but they're 100% agave. I would not recommend any of those to anybody I know to drink. I'm more interested in the process in which we're cooking those agaves. So if it's not 100% agave, it's a mixto. There is one that does get a lot of love, and I would recommend it any day over a 100% agave tequila that is made using a diffuser. That's El Tequilano. This is their Blanco. This is the workhorse. This has been around since 1959. They have not changed the recipe on this. This is a blend. This is 70% agave and then 30% of piloncillo sugar. In my opinion, this is better than the ones that I've thrown photos up here of. So again, when we're educating, we have a platform and we are educating people. They come to us because they want to know more about tequila. I think we should reframe the statement. Instead of just throwing the blanket out there and saying, make sure you're just drinking 100% agave tequila, I think we should go a little deeper as we educate people. If you want to know more about tequila, check out the Agave Search Club podcast. I've had the opportunity to speak with a lot of brand owners, a lot of master distillers as they share the beautiful story of tequila. I'm Doug Price. Thanks for watching.
Look what I found, folks. Product of Mexico. You know? Blue agave. So I ran over to one of the big box stores and got some blue agave syrup, organic of course, and it says it's from Mexico. So this is the closest my tequila is going to get to Mexico is this stuff right here. You check that out, blue agave. And I got 5 gallons of distilled water going in my 8-gallon pot with these 2.3 gallons of this syrup. and some Distiller's dried yeast. This is what we about to do right fast, so I'm about to get to it. I'm gonna start off by pouring a couple of gallons of water in the pot. Maybe I should have poked a hole in the bottom and let it go out there. I'm gonna start busting these open. Putting them in there. I'm gonna warm some water up and shake them in each one of these bottles to get all of the syrup out of it. And it's also gonna bring the temperature up to the right degrees for my yeast to be activated, which is, I think it's like 80 something degrees, but I'm not sure. I gotta check the label on it. Oh, damn, I don't wanna open. Hold on. Now I done boiled some of the water to get the temperature of this up to at least 80 degrees. I could have threw the yeast in some warm water with it so it could activate the yeast, but I'm gonna just pitch it straight in there, bring this temperature up a little bit, and then I'm gonna toss the yeast right in there. Get our old trusty spatula. Good enough, just anything to stir it up. Toss that yeast in. I'm using Red Star Distiller's Active Dry Yeast. The instructions is right there. But guess what? I'm not measuring nothing. I'm about to just shake some in there. That should be enough. That might be too much, but as long as the sugar get converted to alcohol, I don't care. Some people stir, some people don't stir. I'm gonna stir it a little bit. Just a little swoopy swoop. Swoopy swoop swoop. Just a little something. I'm gonna toss my lid on it. Yep. Then I'm gonna buckle it down. Take my water airlock, put some water in here, put the cap back on, stick it in there. I use the same distilled water I used to make this. Don't use none of that sink water. The sink water will kill your yeast. You just stick it in the corner. That's just as simple. I'll be back in 5 to 10 days to see what's going on. 12 hours later, it's cooking. It's been exactly 4 weeks. About to check this out and see what's going on. There's no activity in the airlock. I'm not measuring nothing. Now, what I didn't tell you earlier was that this fermentation stalled. So I had to shake it a little bit, and I also added more yeast to keep it going. Normally it takes 10 to 14 days to finish fermentation, but this one took 4 weeks. I had to check the gravity to see how much sugar left. I didn't record it the first time, but it was at 1.1. Now this is what I got off the first run. I'm gonna double distill it, so I'm going to put it back into the pot and let it run one more time. So the second distillation is done, and I ended up with 1.5 gallons of 118 proof tequila or tequila or agave spirit, whatever you want to call it. I haven't decided what I want to name it, but this is premium, and it didn't cost that much. And I guarantee you, it's better than a lot of that stuff on the shelf. Now we got a 1.5 gallons of 118 proof. I could push it down to 80 proof, and we might end up with another half a gallon, maybe 2 gallons. I don't know. I'm not really sure about proofing it down. I got it down to 118. I was trying to get it to 110, but I got tired of pouring still water in it and mixing it within these 3 jars, because I don't have a bigger container, and I didn't want to put it in one of my 5-gallon buckets. So this is what we got, and it looks pretty damn good to me. Does it smell like tequila? Oh damn! I put this on the top. Yes, it does. It actually smells good. Actually smells clean. I will take a sip for you right now, but I don't want to drink 118 proof. Maybe I should go do something to cut this down. Cut! So, I didn't have any juice to cut it with. So, just want to cut it with this water right here. It's 118 proof. So, yeah, I just made a mess. Some people might say, you should go pour the liquid in there first. I don't know. We got to find it out. That's what I ain't gonna spill none of it. Talk too fast. I was gonna say I was gonna spill none of it, but I gotta do it drop. Just touch down on it. See what book this is. Oh, it's done perfectly, ain't it? Is that 90, y'all? Nah, that's not. Oh, well. I was getting ready to talk junk about how I'm so accurate, but I wasn't. At 40%. It's a little over 80. Just a little over 80. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot of that. I want y'all to see. It's just a little over 80. I should give it a little swirl. Yeah. Woo! Woo! Put some hair on your chest. That's not really bad. It's warm, though. Wish I had it cold. But yeah, I guess it's straight off the grill. It's so warm. go ahead and change the rest of this right here. 250 milliliters, was that a half a pint then? Pint? I forget. But, nonetheless, it's my own 100% agave spirit. Some salt. Got the salt. Some pink Himalayan salt. Y'all ain't got to be fancy like this. If this is even fancy salt. So we're going to pour me another shot. Earlier the camera was slightly off, but we're going to get into this salt right here. Take a shot. And if I had a lemon or a lime, I would have squeezed the lemon, but I don't have one. And that is perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm going to finish this off real fast. Pour another one. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Take a shot. Woo! Broke a sweat. Yeah. Alright, people. Some agave.
Cheers! It's gonna get in your mind.